I like, click, subscribe, do all that. You already know what time it is. It's Netflix time. Vincenzo, episode 12. Spoiler alert, let's get it. Where we last left off, it was about to be basically done deal for Sehun. He's like, well, then give it to me then, bitch. But all of a sudden, the boy showed up, and he couldn't get him. He got arrested. Sehun still lives. He gets off scot-free when Mi-hung comes and get him. And of course, Cha's pissed at him. He's like, I don't ever see your face again. So it turns out this was entirely part of Vin's plan. He had a fake gun with fake ammunition only to intimidate him. So considering all that, they had to let him go. Back at the Babel company, Wang, Mi-hung, and Jo all decide that they think it's best for Sehun to hide out. He hates the idea but goes along with it. Next day, Vin meets up with Gilbert, gives him some money to go away, never talk about the gold, none of that. Then we get back to the plaza. One of the ex-mafia niggas overhears him talking about gold. While Sehun's away, he wants Wang to sell a piece of the Babel Tower. Apparently, that's actually been in the works for a while. Back at the office, a man comes in and blabs in the mouth about the gold. Now Cha finally knows, and the assistant finally knows. As Sehun goes to one of his safe houses, Vin got his squad keeping an eye on him. His goofy ass goes along with him too. Back at Babel, at this point we could tell Joan has already picked his side with Wang, and Mi-hung has already picked her side with Sehun. So basically, it's tension between them niggas. Vin and Cha talked to one of the associates from Babel about some information. Turns out they got about 6 different cases against them that hasn't been pulled up. And it's in this file called the guillotine file. Only problem is, turns out they thought they had the file, but it was actually stolen by some hackers and they just had a fake file in there. That file is so corrupt and it determines a lot of businesses' states, including Babel. So at this point, they need to find that damn file. They want to take Babel down the right way. That's why they didn't kill Sehun, because killing him wouldn't do any good. The company would still keep going. They still keep screwing people over. Back in the spot, they still talking about how to try to get the gold. But of course, the tenants don't know exactly where it is. Except for her, because she overheard the conversation. The one that Vin and Chow had on the rooftop that night. Sehun chilling in the house all bored and pissed off. He drinks some water and gets ready to take a bath. But in the tub, he starts feeling paralyzed, like he can't do shit. He tries to reach for his phone, but he can't grab it. And he sinks down to the tub. Holy shit. Did he die? What in all of the info? Then Mi-hung meets up with the leader of the Wu-Sang Director Corps. She tries to offer the deal, which he refuses. I'm like, please, dude, just take the deal. And as he got up and left, I'm thinking to myself, some shit's about to happen. As Mi-hung just chowing down, dude just walking across the street. No, so I get hit by a big-ass fucking truck. Mi-hung just be having people out here lacing niggas. So they basically got him out the way because they want to control Wu-Sang as they sell the Babel Tower. So he's giving up a piece of his building for some money, but then he'll recuperate a big portion of the company. Niggas is fucking ruthless out here, yo. Meanwhile, oh, okay, so Sehun didn't die. What the fuck? So apparently Vin had tampered with his water and put some sedatives in it. Now, how was he able to do this? Because Vin's guards and attendants stopped the water company and switched the boxes before he even got to the spot. But he put a small dosage in each of the bottles just to really get him paranoid. He didn't want to kill him yet. So he's pissed off at everybody at this point. He's like, man, you need to beef up security, do all this shit. But he is happy with Mi-hung because she got the job done with the Wu-Sang competition. He knows who's on his side. He loves Mi-hung now. His tune changed looking at June though. June's scared as shit. Later on, Wayne comes to check on his brother, see how he's doing. Sehun getting himself a little haircut. He says he wants to go hunting with him like back in the old days. Sehun's like, we ain't been hunting since Dad died. That should have been a red flag right there. Back at the spot, they talking about how to split the gold and shit. His and Chow's gold. Back at the office, the chief needs Ann to get on this investigation, but he's going to cover it from the plaza. So he gets back to the plaza, accidentally spills information about him actually being a cop. There's another thing he didn't know, he's feeling left out right now. Now they get back to the matter at hand, the guillotine file. So somewhere along the bureaucratic tape and paperwork, the guillotine file was actually started from a guy by the name of Wang. Wang Shaolin. Now who was that? Yeah, his old boss that died like a year ago. Remember that shit? You'd have to think back to episode 1 when they talked about it. Basically the third person other than Vin and Chow that knew about the gold. So it's probably best if he finds it first and makes sure the police don't get it. So he's thinking about where it could be, but then they said it was hiding with his riches or something like that. And then it occurs to him. It's under the basement with the gold. On the other side, Sehun and Wang are ready to go hunting. Yep, just chilling in the woods. He tells Sehun he sees something up ahead, but doesn't follow quickly behind. Oh boy. Then we get a flashback to Wang and June talking in a meeting, and he basically tells him you're going to have to kill your brother. Either that or just wait for him to kill you. So as Sehun's about to take aim at some wild game, Wang is taking aim at him. And holy shit, he hit his brother. And holy shit, he got back up and said you should have aimed higher. He is walking back towards him. Look at that face. There's a man that knows he fucked up. But as he gets closer to him, he collapses on the ground. He was about to finish him off, but then the guy with a dog comes by. He's like, what's all the commotion? So he plays dumb like, my brother's hurt, he needs help. So we get to see where Vin loses the bet, so you know Chad's about to give him his pluck. But as she's looking at him, who knows what she's thinking. She gets up close like she's about to kiss him. But then she gets scared and really plucks him in the head. Pretty funny. Then he gets a phone call. He gets the news about Sehun being shot. At the hospital, Mi-hung's concerned, trying to figure out what the fuck happened. Wang is either playing it off like he's really concerned or scared of the fact that he's still alive. Then he gets the news from the doctor that they removed the bullet. They're just gonna make sure he heals up. So you could look at his face and be like, oh boy. June acting like he's so concerned, but the inside you thinking to himself like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. Mi-young ain't going for that shit. In the hospital, Mi-young's the only one by the bedside when he wakes up. So you know they together. They in it to win it. The other side, Chow's about to meet up with Lin. Chow's been trying to get Vin to hurry up because he's got to pay off some debts. Like, don't even worry about that, man. You know I got you. How much you need? This nigga says 30 billion. He's like, motherfucker, like, all right, look, we got to hurry up and get this shit then. So they're going to put a plan together to send the tenants on a vacation or a spa or some shit like that. Meanwhile, the Babel company, Wang's about to sell off the stock of the tower or whatever. And out the blue, oh shit, Sehun's back on his feet. The chief prosecutor doesn't even recognize him. He's like, who are you? He's like, oh yeah, that's right, you don't recognize me without the hockey mask on, huh? He's like, it's me, motherfucker. Yeah, you know who it is now, sit the fuck back. See, not even executives, nobody knew that he actually ran the whole company. They just thought Wang was running it. So now me and convinced them, fuck hiding. I'm just gonna come out in the shadows. Goes to hug his brother. He is shook out of his fucking boots right now. He's like, you know I can take you out anytime you want, right? Put that fear into his soul, goddamn. Back at the spot, Vin gets everybody ready for their little spa stuff and get on the bus to get up out of there. They gone and now Vin and Cho can finally get the business and do what they've been trying to do since the beginning. Get the gold, get the cash. They tear open the floor, get the sensor to work, and they're finally down there. They got the gold, now they just gotta get it up out of there. It's a celebration. But wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? No, Chow. No, Chow. Oh, Chow, what the fuck, man? There's plenty of it down there, man. Come on. Damn it, Chow, you don't need to do this. Why, Chow? What's the reason? Chow put a damn gun to Vin's head, man. Come on, man. That's episode 12 for you. Slick DZ out the easy, you already know what it is, best eyes. Ow, big. You got that slogan.